Good morning, students, teachers, and all staff at Furry Elementary. Can I please have your attention for the announcements? I want to start by saying thank you to all of the students who yesterday did their part by responding above the line to help our preschool students feel a warm welcome to the Furry team. We will have another group of preschool students today before all of the preschool students come together on Thursday. Remember, simple things such as smiling and waving to our younger pirates or saying words of encouragement can make a difference for their day. Other ways to respond above the line and to be helpful to the preschool students, you see maybe in the morning time, maybe they're having a hard time finding their room. You can help guide them in the right direction. It's also going to be important for our older students to lead by example in the bus line at the end of the day by sitting quietly in our lines as we get our bus numbers called. And that's helping us make sure that everyone gets on the correct bus. Those above the line responses can make a different outcome that we earn. And speaking of above the line choices or above the line responses, we can use E plus R equals O to help us understand the positive outcomes above the line responses help us earn. Now let's learn a little bit more about the letters in E plus R equals O. First, let's start with the letter E. That stands for the word event. And what's important to understand about E's, or the events, is that we have no control over the events. We can like them, we can dislike them, they can be easy, they can be tough events, but no matter what, we don't control the E's we have to respond to. Now, every day, each one of us is going to have hundreds or even more events that we have to try and respond above the line to. And in fact, there's many times we don't even recognize that we have an event and we respond without even having to think about it. Now, the best version of you recognizes the different events and then does the work to be intentional with our choice and make it an above the line choice. So let me give you some different examples of events that maybe you didn't even think about happening and maybe they took place today, but they're things we have to respond to. First, we can have the event where your alarm clock goes off. Maybe you set an alarm for the morning. And once that alarm's going off, it's now an event we have to respond to. You can either respond above the line by getting up right away and getting your day started, or you can respond below the line and say and think, I don't want to get up today. I just want to lay here forever. I don't like that alarm clock. Different responses to the same event. Maybe you have an event where you spilled your breakfast on the floor. Let's say you're having a bowl of cereal and you spilled it all over the floor. That mess, it's now an event. You no longer control it. So how are you going to respond to it? Are you going to get upset or get very, very disappointed and allow yourself to be sad about spilled cereal on the floor? Or you're going to respond above the line and do the work to help clean it up and get going making a new bowl of cereal. Different events that lead to different outcomes. The weather we always have, that's an event. A beautiful 70-degree sunny day, that's a great event we respond to. A cold, rainy 40-degree day is a different type of event that we're still going to have to respond to. Think about your school day. The entire school day, that's an event. We don't control that today is a school day, but we do control how we're going to choose to respond to it. Many different ways all throughout the day. Or even when you're here or anywhere else, what other people say to you, that's an event. We don't control what other people say. You know, maybe somebody says good morning to you. That's an event. How would you respond? And always remember this, we don't control what other people say, so we can't let what they say control how we feel. We just decide how we're going to respond to those. All different events. Listen, events are happening for each of us all the time. And some make responding above the line easier than others. Sometimes we have to work really, really hard to make an above the line response because an event is just that difficult. The good news is we always choose how we respond. And the best version of you can help create those positive outcomes we want to earn. So let's do the work to respond above the line throughout this day. And regardless of what events come our way, those responses can help us lead to an outcome of having a great day of school here at Furry. Now, will everyone please stand, face the flag, put your right hand over your heart, and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Pirate Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At Furry Elementary School, we work to build trust so we can count on each other. We own our responses and take responsibility for our actions. We work to connect as pirates and support one another. We learn the pirate way so we can be the best versions of ourselves. All right. Thank you, everyone. Today is Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. And for lunch today, we'll have mozzarella sticks with sauce, broccoli, and mandarin oranges. The alternate sandwich this week is either turkey and cheese or a peanut butter and jelly. And we do have one birthday to celebrate at Furry today. We want to say happy birthday to Leo Garcia Fresh, who gets to celebrate his birthday along with the Furry team. We all wish you a very, very happy birthday today, celebrating along with everyone here on the Furry team. And this is the first morning where we get to start recognizing students for their academic congratulations. Students, you will start seeing this page come up from time to time and sometimes every day in a row as students keep earning different things that they're doing, showing off how much they're growing their brain and how hard they're working here at school. So we're first going to say congratulations to the following kindergarten students for joining the Alphabet Club, and they're in Ms. Cullen's class. Congratulations to John Corwin and Stephanie Kunkel, who both joined their Alphabet Club, and they did the work to earn this academic congratulations. And now we'll take that moment to just press pause and get our minds right. And remember that we're going to face hundreds and hundreds of events today that we have zero control over. And that's okay. We don't have to have control over those events. We just have to take control over how we choose to respond to them. And we'll go ahead and first start by breathing in for 4. And then hold for 4. Now breathe out for 4. All right. Very, very good, boys and girls. I do not have any other announcements for you this morning. So let's just keep doing the work to build trust, to own, and to connect. And let's make it a great day, Furry.